live on the breaking news line with us now. Duncan, good of you to be here. Thank you. Kanye West, he is not a stranger to controversy. He's back in the headlines this week for his comments about former President George W. Bush.
Elton John has told a U.S. magazine that
Yes, you're welcome to West Nile Web, Rhino TV and all the other platforms. The talk of the town is about an environmental activist walking from Kampala to Arua. Not for nothing, but basically to advocate for the cause of the shea nut and endangered tree species. So much found in West Nile, and definitely Mr. Mustafah Gerima has been walking for the past few days. Right now I speak, he is in Kuluva. This is a trading center, just a few meters from Kuluva Trading Center. He's been speaking to a number of people here, basically giving education on the cause for the shea nut. This is so much found in what is now called the Madi Okolo district and so many other places, and definitely it gives some very nice oil. Many people will tell you when they were growing up, this was the main oil they would use for cooking and other things. So this is the cause Mr. Gerima has been advocating for. At a later time, we get him and actually do an interview live.
Nature has ever been in my heart, and it will remain in my heart. I'm so passionate about nature. So, in May this year, when I was traveling from Kampala to go to the village, I saw a lot of white sacks from Nebi to Arua area, and so when I was asking fellow revealers in the bus what those white sacks were, they told me those are charcoal. I said, but we have never known that charcoal comes from Lower Madi, that's a Heineken. Charcoal has never been from this part of Madi. So where are they getting trees for burning this charcoal? I was told they have started cutting the shea nut trees. So that itself was a prick in my ears. So I said, of all trees, why should they go cut the shea nut trees? No answer from there. So this work was, I call it a channel of delivering message, as well as a curtain raiser for what I have planned to do for the shea nut, saving the shea nut from getting extinct. My main worry is the word extinction. It is well known scientifically that shea nut, once cut, it takes 35 to 40 years to regenerate. And the regeneration is on condition that may favor it. But in most cases, it doesn't regenerate. And so this is a species that is unique. And in Africa, it's only found in some parts of West Africa. And in our region, it is found in South Sudan, West Nile, Acholi, Lango, Tesho, and Karamoja areas up to part of Sebei. And that is it. Yeah, my whole journey, I have classified it into three. The first stretch was from Kampala to Karuma. That I covered within 7 days. And of course, there are a few people who knew of my coming from Kampala who will majorly come and congratulate me and motivate me on what I'm doing. The second stretch was Karuma to Pakwach. That is, of course, majorly through through the park, though that is not actually a national park. We also had people who could get concerned. Now, from Pakwach to where we are now is where the actual message receivers or recipients are. Likewise, when I began this work, physically it was hectic because you had to move sometimes extra mile so as to get a place to rest. At night I have to get a lodge put up. At a place where I get tired earlier before finding a lodge, I had to walk extra mile. For instance, from Katugo I had to sleep in Mijera. So getting from Katugo to Mijera was a bit straining. Then the next day I left Mijera. My target was to sleep in Kigumba, but it was a miscalculation of the distance. So by the time I arrived in Kafu, it was 4:30. I said, this is too early, I can't sleep here. By then the body was already exhausted. So I continued walking. Just after a short while, after leaving that small center after Kafu called Mangia, rain started raining. So I first took cover under a coconut tree, but that wasn't enough. I waited for the rain for around 40 minutes, and thereafter it could not subside. So I decided to walk through the rain. Little did I know that I would walk through the rain for 3 hours.
Okay. The other aspect would be, as you were walking, you said that you would sleep in a lodge, and then you're all walking. You can, financially, how straining was this?
I started the walk with zero in my pocket.
So, as you arrive in Arua, okay, just at the outskirts, what is this one, I don't want to call it a message, but what would you like the world to know just at this moment?
Actually, the world has already known it.
Yes.
Maybe what the world will do, because
yes, exactly. That way.
The world has known it. Yes. Before arriving at Karuma, there was a lady already calling me from Brazil, telling me, "Oh, we heard about your venture. It's a good one. We are in spirit with you." That means the world has known. So what I can only tell the world is not to disappoint me, but to take my message and put it into action by collecting hands together and see if we can establish plantations of shea nut here in our area, not only here in West Nile, but the whole of Uganda and the world at large, at places that are conducive for the shea nut tree to grow.
But this is West Nile Web. My name is Walter Rimilia Amando. Thank you.